Dolph, I've heard people talk about the 60-40 portfolio allocation, but what exactly is that? And is it something that you recommend people do when they are drawing income on retirement?
I'll tell you what it is, and I don't recommend it in that area because everybody's situation is different. As a 60-40 portfolio divides assets between equities and fixed income. It's usually a classic approach to allocation. And the most basic level, it might be 60% in the S&P and 40% in investment-grade U.S. corporate bonds. Simple.
Okay, so that's what it means.
That's what it means. That's what the 60-40 is. But it doesn't allocate in the retirement portfolio. These lines doesn't have its wrinkles. And mind you, this whole 60-40 doesn't include the fees that you're going to be paying, because fees can, the whole other story we can get into, how they can chop away at your portfolio. And I'm not a fan of fees. I mean, there's companies out there saying, I hate doing this, I hate doing that. But we're still going to charge you a fee, and then we're going to push it to a third party to watch it. And that's also part of the 60-40 portfolio. They're saying, hey, we're doing the right thing for you, Mr. Jones, but we're going to change things up a little bit. And then, but the things that could put the ruin in this is longevity shifts the focus to growth. I mean, this has the potential to be problematic because as inflation rises, so will your expenses when you're in retirement. So will that 60-40 portfolio cover you there? Probably not. Diversification potential is limited. Basically, an example is, what if both U.S. stocks and U.S. bonds simultaneously have a bad year, as we saw in 2018? Again, we're adding non-market related investment portfolio that doesn't have any advantages for you. The market's evolving. Investors' needs are static. I mean, there's so many different things that can happen in this portfolio. And they've been living on this portfolio that's like the Morningstar saying, you take out 4% of your retirement savings, you'll have enough money to live on forever. Well, that Morningstar's now down like 2.3%, Kristen. So imagine if you had a $500,000 portfolio and you were living on $20,000 a year as a supplemental income, and now you suddenly have to change that $20,000 a year to $13,000 a year. Is it going to change your lifestyle?
100% it will.
Absolutely. Again, you're putting the dependence on something else. I mean, question mark. 10 years ago, Kristen, when you went to buy your favorite pair of shoes, how much were they?
See, I'm a Converse fan, so actually about 10 years ago, they're probably about $35 and way more than that now.
At least $40, $45, if not more than that?
About around 50.
Really, that much of a jump? Wow, that's like a 70-some+ percentage jump. That's the purpose.
Well, they got popular too.
Oh, well, that helps too. No wonder you're a Converse fan. But again, it goes back to the airplane analogy of if you had a 40% chance of success versus a 40% chance of failure, would you get on that plane? If you go on a trip, is your portfolio worth that 40% or 60% chance risk? Are you worth taking that risk of what just happened 10 simple years ago in 2008? And it takes you 5 or 6 years to recover. I don't know about you folks. I love my job. I love working with clients. I love working with prospects. I love educating. I love doing workshops. But I don't like working for free.
Well, no one does.
No one does. I mean, there has to be, as much as I enjoy what I'm doing, I do enjoy getting paid, like everybody else does when they go to work, wherever they might work, as an engineer, as a real estate person, as any job that you might do out there, you want to get paid for what you do. And that's what this whole thing is about, is if you're going to work and you're throwing your money away on something that nobody even knows what's going on really in the stock market, all you see is all these little flashing numbers up there, but you really know what's happening, and that's where you want to have your portfolio at. I don't know. That's just, to me personally, I want to be in control. I want to know what I'm going to have instead of guessing what I'm going to have. And I think most of you out there want that too.
That control is something that you can acquire, and it's easier than you think because you do control the personal economy inside the four walls of your home. Connect to at clearincomeforlife.com. On the Income Strategy Show with Dolph Janis of Clear Income Strategies on News 1110 and 99.3 WBT.